Today, you're gonna make a very fun art essential agreement pop-up card. You're all going to make your own pop-up card, but you're also going to choose 4 of your favorite essential agreements from your friend. For my sample, I used an A3 size paper and then I cut it as a square. Take the right bottom corner all the way to the top left corner. I like to slide my finger all the way until that point and then rub it in so you create a nice crease. Now you open the paper and do the same thing from the other side. The bottom left corner all the way to the top right corner. Now open the paper again and you're gonna see that center point. Now what you're gonna do is you're going to just take each corner from this big square all the way to the center. Now once you finish folding each corner, you're gonna flip it and you're gonna do the same thing on this side. Take all the corners all the way to the center. And now that you finish, you're gonna flip it again and you're gonna do the same thing. Take each of those 4 corners and take it all the way to the center. Okay, and now that you finish that, you're gonna flip it again. And it should look like this. Okay, now what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your finger right here in this little pocket and then you're gonna open this pocket and pushing with your other hand. Can you see? Now I'm gonna do all of them, okay? This is, I think, the hardest part of this project. Okay, put your finger inside these 2 little pockets and then pull and push with your left hand if you're right-handed like me. Okay, fingers in the pocket and push to make that little rectangle. I'm gonna do it one more time. You're gonna put your finger and then make the rectangle. Okay, now it should look like this. If you turn it, if you flip it again, you will realize that you can see kind of 4 hearts, or maybe kind of like a clover. Can you see? I'm gonna draw the heart so you can see it better. Can you see? 1 heart right here and the other one right here. There is more here, so you can see kind of like 4 hearts, and that is gonna be my inspiration for my design. Now I'm just gonna cut this part just to make it look round and cuter, but you don't really need to do this part. This is up to you, okay? If you decide to cut a little bit, that's fine, but just cut a little bit, okay? Not too much. Remember that you can decorate your pop-up card the way you want it, okay? In my case, I'm just going to color all this part red. I thought that it might just stand out and then it will give the hearts a little bit more emphasis. Now something very important at this point, you should write your name. Make sure that you write your name so we can see who that belongs to. and then you can start decorating. I love polka dots, so I'm just making these circles here, and I'm gonna start filling here. I like just using the lightest color first. Think about any patterns that you like. It can be circles, it can be lines, zigzag lines, whatever you want, and then you can just decorate it the way you want it. Now for those circles, I chose blue because I think it would stand out. It would look better than if I use, let's say, orange, right? I think. So I'm just gonna fill in all these dots, and then I have my pattern there. Oh, and also please don't forget to write somewhere in your pop-up card Art Essential Agreement. And now I'm gonna continue making different patterns. This time I'm just using thick lines, and I chose the color orange. And now I'm just gonna use thin lines, and I use kind of like a dark blue. I thought that it looks very plain, so I'm just gonna add more colors. I'm gonna add some light greens and maybe dark green as well. And I also thought that those circles, they look a little bit lonely, so I'm just gonna make like petals for the circle. Just make sure that when you do your design, you look at it again and then you see how you can make it better. And here I'm just going to make some zigzag lines and make my design around my name. And I will do the same here where it says Art Essential Agreement. I'm gonna make some dashed lines. Just please make sure that you don't make any patterns on top of your name or on top of the essential agreement. These are a few samples that the one that my daughter did on the right, and then another one that I made. If you notice the one on the left, I didn't cut anything because I didn't make hearts, so you can just leave it the way it was when you fold it. Okay, and this is it for today. Next class, we're gonna continue making your Art Essential Agreement pop-up card. Bye!